Stop doom scrolling and start counting subarrays with a given XOR. So we need to find the total number of subarrays with given XOR as equal to k. So the basic intuition behind this problem is we'll be doing a prefix sum approach, or in this case a prefix XOR approach, and we'll try to find the subarrays before the current index I, with which if we XOR I, then we get the answer equal to k. Okay, so how we'll run this? If let's say this is the array, we'll start I equals to here, and we'll do a prefix subarray. And in first case, when we'll start initializing XOR equal to 0. So when I equal to 0, XOR is equal to 4. When I equal to 1, XOR is equal to 6, and so on. This is how we'll keep going, and we'll use these two basic properties of XOR in this question, is that XOR with the number itself is equal to 0, and the XOR with 0 is equal to the number itself. Okay, now how they'll be used you'll see in a second. So this is how the map will look like when it will have all the iterations go through. So now we basically have to look at each number I, and then what we need to do is we need to find the total number of subarrays which exist before the number I, with which if we XOR I, then the answer is equal to k. Okay, if that makes sense, then everything should be very clear. Okay, so now we'll use these two properties to just change these things out a little bit. So if we do a previous XOR I and it gives us k, then what if we XOR I both sides? So p XOR I, then again XOR I. So I XOR I will give us 0, and then 0 XOR p XOR will give us the number p XOR itself. So p XOR would become equal to k XOR I. Simple as that. So we'll try to find the number of subarrays p XOR when k XOR I is equal to the p XOR, and this is what we'll search in the map. Map will have all these previous XORs and the count of these previous XORs, and we'll find if map.find k XOR I is not equal to 0, then in the answer we'll just simply add the number of p XORs which are equal to k XOR I. If that does not make sense, I'd really recommend watching my full video where I explain in depth on how these things work. So guys, that's it for today's video. Meet you in the next one.